Hello, Toonami. Pay close attention, because I've just revealed a bombshell. We're talking about a transfer that could fundamentally change the power dynamics of the Premier League. While we were celebrating our huge success in Europe, qualifying for the Champions League round of 16, a serious drama was unfolding behind the scenes at St. James Park. One of our biggest names expressed frustrations in particular, which led the PIF to open an official investigation into a true global superstar, valued at a staggering £70 million. This is a player who has just conquered one of the biggest leagues in Europe and is now being pursued by the world's elite. I'm going to reveal exactly who this target is and the shocking reason why we might need him in moments. But before I reveal everything, do me a big favor, like this video. Click the subscribe button and activate the bell right now. If you want to know everything about Newcastle before everyone else, you need to be part of this community. Already subscribed? Great. Let's unravel the mystery. Tension on Tonali's ankle. Okay, let's analyze the situation. Newcastle are in great form, having beaten Qarabag 9-3 on aggregate, but it's not all roses. Sandro Tonali has been extremely critical of the team's level, criticizing stupid goals and demanding 100% concentration for the full 90 minutes. That elite mentality is great, but here's the problem. Rumors indicate that Tonali is seriously considering a transfer to Manchester United in the summer. Losing a player of his caliber after 42 games this season would be a devastating blow. However, Eddie Howe and the PIF aren't standing still waiting. They've identified a replacement who has been described as a true superstar on the continent. This player has just won the Italian league and is currently the best at winning the ball back in the final third of the pitch. But we're not the only ones interested. Manchester United and Crystal Palace are also keeping an eye on him. The bombshell. According to Sportsboom, Newcastle United have made a formal inquiry to Napoli for none other than Scott McTominay. Yes, the Scottish international has been a revelation since moving to Italy, winning the Scudetto and scoring an incredible 23 goals and 10 assists in 70 games. He has become a goal-scoring machine in midfield. PIF knows it will take £70 million to bring him back to the UK, but Eddie Howe would be desperate for his physical presence and goal-scoring ability. He is 29 years old, in the best form of his career, and could be Tonali's replacement should the Italian transfer to Old Trafford. That would be a huge show of strength from the club. McTominay has become a completely different player in Italy. He is not the same player who left the Premier League a few years ago. However, £70 million for a 29-year-old is a risky bet, especially if it means losing Tonali. I would love to see McTominay's energy at St. James Park, but only if we keep Tonali too. Can you imagine the two of them together in midfield? It would be unstoppable, but I want to know your opinion, Newcastle fans. Would you spend £70 million to bring Scott McTominay to Tyneside, or is that too much money for someone nearing 30? And what do you think of the rumours about Tonali leaving? Leave your comments below. And look, if you want to know as soon as this £70 million deal goes through, be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications. I'll be back as soon as the news comes out. Until next time.